My name's Courtney. I'm a person in long-term recovery. I'm here to talk to you about addiction, and the most important thing I want to tell you is recovery is possible and that it can happen to anyone. Addiction does not discriminate and no one is immune from it. When I was in high school and college, I never thought that I would eventually one day become a heroin addict, but it happened. I mean, I graduated with honors in high school and college, and never along the way did I ever think that my life would turn out the way it did. But through experimentation in college, I ended up learning that I really liked the way that opioids made me feel. They took me out of myself. They filled a void inside myself that I didn't even really know that I had. So I remember the first time that I was in withdrawal. I had no idea what was going on. I was completely naive to any of this. So I'm just, basically the point I'm saying is that no one goes into this thinking that they're going to become addicted, and no one plans on becoming addicted. And there's just a lot of guilt and shame associated with a lot of the things we end up doing to get our drug. And this is the part that people don't understand, is they don't understand why people can do all these horrible things. But that's where I guess the education and reduction of stigma most importantly comes into play, because if we can educate people on what addiction is, why addicts do what they do, that once I'm addicted, I'm using against my will. Once I'm physically, psychologically addicted, I'm using against my will. It's the disease that's talking now, and my actions and what I do is the disease, and that's for everyone, and that's a lot of what people don't understand. And I just think it's really important that medical professionals are most importantly educated on addiction, because as a nurse myself, I've just come across so many people that don't understand it at all, and people are treated very horribly because of this, and a little bit of empathy can go a really long way. So this is again where the education piece comes in. If people are educated, that one nurse or one doctor, one medical professional that's being empathetic could potentially save someone's life. So that's a little of what I try to do today as a nurse, is to educate fellow nurses on addiction and the epidemic in general. But most importantly, recovery is possible. We recover every day, and through the decrease of stigma, recovery will become more feasible, because that guilt and shame will be lessened and we'll have a better chance of recovering.